Vince he's fascinating. He's a fascinating person, incredibly bright, incredibly intelligent. But like he was hesitant to be open at certain times. We had to gain each other's trust, in which I think we did. And I could see there was a part. I remember we were done shooting, the cameras were away, and we were shooting in Sacramento, and it was after a Raw taping. And Vince came back, and it was just when he was starting to fight his feud with Steve Austin, and he'd gotten beaten up and a little battered. And they're taking down the ring, and he's drinking a beer, and he's wearing a sweatshirt, and he goes, "I love this business." And that's the Vince I wanted to try to. I said, Vince, that's what I want to capture on camera, because he does love this business. He has an incredible passion for it. So I think Vince is great. This whole, and when the movie came out, right before the movie came out, Vince called me a couple months before. He said, "This is nothing personal. I like you, but I want to do everything to get from this movie being seen, simply because he wanted a piece of the movie, and Universal wanted to give him a piece of the movie." He hated the fact that a film company was profiting off the characters he created and all that, and I understood that. He kept saying, "I don't care. You can make as much money as you want." But he hated that fact. And I said, "Well, Vince, you can say whatever you want, and no, I'll come back at you, and none of it's personal."
Now, with that, was he originally supposed to, was there some kind of deal in place where, he'd give you all that access and he was supposed to get a cut? Or how was that worked out?
No, the deal was always, the only thing that Vince had was he wanted to be able to see the movie before it came out, but he had no editorial control at all whatsoever. And Vince, when I first approached him about doing the movie, he wanted to fund it himself. And I turned him down. He offered me to triple the budget, at least. And I said, "Vince, I can't have a subject matter be the funder of the documentary. Then it's a puff piece, and I'm not interested in doing that." And he understood.